Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we're playing a deck all around Kamahl's Druidic Vow. I don't have a name for this one today, so in the poll over on in the iCard over on that side, I have give me a better name there. I have a few options. Choose which one you like. But for this, what this card does, it's a legendary sorcery, so you have to have a legend on the battlefield, a legendary creature or planeswalker. And you look at the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of land or legendary permanent cards with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest to your graveyard. So with 8 mana is what we're trying to get to here. With 8 mana, we can cast this for X6. We look through the top 6 cards. We grab any lands that we want out of it. We grab any of our legendary stuff, which is 18 cards out of our deck. So a big chunk of our deck is legendary. And we put them onto the battlefield. So can be very, very amazing. So how we're getting there is, first off, in the early game, we're ramping, as well as trying to make sure that we actually have our legendaries down so that we can do anything with it. So we need Marwyn the Nurturer, we need Emmara and a Shauna. Shauna's kind of there as a backup for Emmara. We didn't want to be running too many of the same legendary creature, of course, because then it doesn't really work. But Emmara works great because it's an elf as well, so Marwyn can get counters off of our many elves here in the early game, as well as with a Blackblade Reforged can just be insane. And then we have our Grow from the Ashes, try to draw into our planes if we need it for Emmara, as well as just ramping us up into what we need. And then we just have big creatures up on the top end. We have Goreclaw to kind of make things a little bit cheaper here for us with our Grunn, with our Ghalta, Traxos, which we have a lot of historic cards in this one. I'm not sure it's quite consistent enough, but we're playing, a Stompy deck, so of course Traxos kind of fits in. It's a 7/7 trampler for 4. I like it. Yeah, anyway, that's the goal of the deck. We're just going to go for it, see how it goes, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, we're playing against Jake the Human. Very interesting. And it's a decent hand. I mean, none of our ramp, but we're going to keep it. I mean, we have ramp on turn 3 at least. Growing Rites isn't... Oh, man. This could be bad. Could be... Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, so Llanowar turn 1. Hopefully it survives. If it does, we get Marwyn down. And then we can kick a Grow from the Ashes. So, no blocks. Take it. Only 1 mana. Ooh, this could be good. Alright, so Marwyn the Nurturer. Please don't shock it. Okay. So we can kick a Grow from the Ashes this next turn, so we have a lot of ramp available to us. Never mind, we cannot. We cannot do that. Arg. Alright, so let's see here. Druid of the Cowl is not bad. We're going to get down our Marwyn now. Yeah, Marwyn. We could have played Shauna and the Druid of the Cowl to have a blocker, but another Marwyn at least kind of removes their play there a bit. They have another one. Curcio. Alright. Now we're going to play our Druid of the Cowl. And our Shauna. Yeah, we're just going to do that. So, have some blockers out. Mr. Cowl, Mrs. Shauna. I guess that's a misses as well, isn't it? Whatever. Alright, if we have land, we can play Grunn, which Grunn can be a pretty big threat already. They don't have a lot of removal for 5 mana creatures. Man, this jerk. Sorry. Oh, big meanie. Alright. Land gives us Grow from the Ashes. We're going to do something today. We're going to kick it. We already have our planes, so we're just going to grab... it's only basic for us, right? Basic and basic. And swing in for 2. Down to 17 past the turn. And we're just hoping that we have enough ramp here to kind of take over the game. Alright, Electrostatic failed. Down to 12, past the turn. Play the Forest, play the Grunn. Let's see here. We're pretty close to kicking it, too. Do we try for that? Oh, man. So greedy. If I try. No, we don't kick it. We just play boring old 5/5 version. Um, swing in. For 1 point of damage, I don't think the swing in there is worthwhile. I'd rather make sure they don't attack in for any reason. And I feel like we have that ability right now. So another electrostatic field. They're still on two mana, which is great. Another Grow from the Ashes. All right, we're going to go ahead and Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Try to find a creature. Can we play the Multani? Multani's what we want, though. All right, grab Multani. Can't play it, but we can kick Grow from the Ashes. Get some lands out of our deck. Get Multani stronger. Swing in with a massive Grunn. They block with Lava Runner, yep. So they obviously have some burn here. Burn, they could kill it. Well, if they had enough mana, they could kill us. All right, Sovereign's Bite possibly here. Our big Grunn is really helping us out. Risk factor. Can we play fast enough? I think we have to decline. They have just enough mana that we'd go a little too low there. All right, so Multani. Swing in with Grunn and... Let's go Grunn and Shauna. Swinging in with 1-10-10 is... I mean, we do 9 damage, so it's not terrible at all there. And pass the turn. Flip the Growing Rites. And do they have enough to kill us here? Any 2 lightning strikes is enough because it's 5 damage each one. So, very good possibility they have us here. Which we're giving them a run for the money. We have them next turn. I'm pretty positive. Shock. All right, so Shock actually gives me a little bit of hope. Tiny bit of hope. They have like removal, lightning strike. Oh man, down to 1. And what's it called? Fanatical Firebrand. Yes. Okay. Whew. Oh my goodness, I thought they had us for sure. All right, against Vader with the hood and everything, the Sith Lord here. And yeah, we can keep this. Not too shabby. We have still Leaf on turn 2, or turn 3 still. Temple Garden tapped, pass the turn. We have the Kamahl Druidic Vow to kind of ramp into Vivien Reid to, which, I mean, we're still on curve, hopefully, for that. We're only running 22 lands in the deck because we have so much ramp in the early game. And there is some issues with that. I mean, Grow from the Ashes, I feel like, fixes everything there because we have so many ways to be looking for it. So let's go ahead and Still Leaf Champion. Swing in. Down to 19, pass the turn. And Marwyn. Do we just Grow from the Ashes to... We're going to try to play the Marwyn, see if it gets countered. It does not. Alright, swing in, swing in. Down to 13, pass the turn. The nice thing about Kamahl's Druidic Vow is that it also digs for land, which is not terrible at all. We're going to try for Vivien Reid here. I think that's just a lot of value. They have to do a lot to remove our board here. They can have a Ritualist set, but then they're going to have to deal with this stuff. Do we try for Ghalta? We put him at the bottom if we don't. Let's just go kind of safe and go Llanowar here. I think we have like exactly enough right at that moment, but Ghalta is a lot worse against this deck because they have, you know, a lot of Ross's contents. Well, I guess I haven't seen anything of what they're playing yet. I'm guessing a Ritual set's coming. Llanowar just grows our Marwyn, we get more mana, is the main idea there. Thief of Sanity. Well, Vivien can ping that down, yeah. Opponent just must have had nothing there. Alright, we'll take the victory when we can get it. Alright, we're against K and Drews, and playing our our Druidic Vow deck here. And yeah, we'll keep that. Not too shabby. Blackblade Reforged with Marwyn is what we're going for. So, Forest past the turn is land. Sunpetal Grows, Mr. Cowl. I guess I could have played Blackblade Reforged to get a counter onto Marwyn. Eh. Still Leaf is good as well. We're going to try to get down our Marwyn here instead. We're going for the ramp plan. See if it gets countered. Is this mono blue? We'll swing in. Down to 19. We have quite a bit of mana here, so we can Blackblade Reforged. A 1, 2, and 3 to equip it onto a legendary creature, Marwyn. Tap for 5, play Vivien Reid. It's not a bad turn for turn 4.
Wild animals I like. People?
Tick up.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Grab a Llanowar. And pass the turn. And we can get Marwyn pretty big. I mean, I'm guessing, I don't know what this is that they're playing though. We're going to tick up first. Having her Vivien Reid get to its ultimate is kind of one of the best things we can do. Or it would be a really good thing to do. Another Marwyn, another Forest. We'll just... Oh, man. Do we want to grab the extra Marwyn here? No, we have plenty of other things to draw into for the next other turns. Alright, so Forest. Let's just go play the Elves here. So Steel Leaf. See if it gets countered. Alright, I'm worried about a sweeper next turn. We're going to play the Llanowar and hold back Traxos for next turn. I think that'll be okay. Alright, so next, swing in. Possibly a Settle the Wreckage here would be bad. Swing in for 9. They're taking it. Alright, down to 10. Traxos into Blanchwood Armor. Traxos into Blanchwood Armor. I think we already put a couple to the bottom, but that would be just amazing. I really want that so bad. Oh. Yeah, Cleansing Nova. I thought it was coming, and that's fine. Alright, so, which I guess we actually have the Blackblade Reforged here with Traxos, so not in any bad shape. So, let's tick up first still.
You can't stop nature.
And we'll grab Emmara. Play Traxos. Play Emmara. Untap Traxos. And another Cleansing Nova is really bad, of course. But Blackblade Reforged just wins it for us. If it's targeted removal, we survive. If it's a Settled Wreckage, we just equip 1, and then we can do it the next turn with the other person. Well, let's play Ghalta while we can as well. I guess I technically should have equipped first, because then it could have done some other stuff. Okay, so Essence Scatters. They still have Settle the Wreckage mana, which it probably is. We're going to go for it, and we have to. Alright, put it onto Traxos. Swing in with Traxos. Settle or seal away or everything else is good. Alright. They settle. Take action. We'll grab our... I guess we don't actually need our 1 planes. We're just going to keep making our Blanchwood Armors better or whatever. Play Vivien. Oh. Indestructible actually makes this worthwhile. So we're going to go ahead and ultimate the Vivien Reid.
Nothing stands
That
before
makes it
nature.
pretty difficult for them to deal with us every time. That means they only have the settles and everything else. Like, so we have a decent shot. Conclave Tribunal, Psychic Corrosion. They make us draw a bunch. And then they're kind of conceding here? I don't know. Alright, well, we're going to equip onto Emmara. We have enough to equip onto the lifelinker she's going to create as well. So, swing in. And she does have Vigilance now because of everything, so Silhouette is never going to get us. Another Settle the Wreckage. They have them all. Yeah, grab another Forest. Oh, man. We could grab the... Yeah, we're just gonna play Shauna. Pass the turn. Mills over Karn. Chart a course. There's not a lot of answers that work here. I mean, they can blow up our Blackblade Reforged to get some more turns. Multani is pretty good. Does that keep us having lethal here? We'll probably pick that up. I might wait. Huh. No, yeah, we'll do it now. Draw 2 cards. The nice thing is that we're still able to play something every turn, which has been great. As long as we can keep doing that, I don't think this guy can combo off. I mean, I guess a couple more turns and we might lose here. He has to have a blink of an eye. It's the only thing I can think of that would do it here for him. Return 2 lands, submit those ones. Alright, play Forest. Equip the creature. Swing in. And that's 10. Alright. Whew! Alrighty. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Alright, we're against the Boomerang Squad. Boomerang. And, yeah, we'll keep this. Keeping it. Blackblade onto Emmara is not bad. Temple Garden tapped. Whoa. And, we'll see how this goes. We still haven't gotten our Kamahl's Druidic Vow off yet. That's the biggest thing that I really want to have happen here, is getting that off. So let's go ahead and get down our Emmara. I guess the Druid of the Cowl would have been better because we could have played Emmara and Blackblade on the next turn. So it would have been a little bit better. Or the Goreclaw, I guess. Alright, Mr. Pride Mate coming down. Steel Leaf. We're going to go for the Blackblade Reforged plan. No attacks, pass the turn. It's just so fun. And Goreclaw actually will make it bigger and give it trample. Silhouette, Settle Wreckage, those are our biggest things here. Conclave Tribunal. Those are the ones we're wanting to avoid. I'm really missing our 1-mana hexproof spell, Blossoming Defense. Blossoming Defense was broken because it gave it +2/+2 and hexproof. I think just giving it hexproof wasn't that broken at 1 mana. I think that we need something like that in the format. Yep, no blocks. Taking our beats down to 15, and that's an aggressive start by them there. All right, so Forest. This guy's going to get really big next turn, but we can block him with the Chump Blocker. So yeah, we swing in. for 6. Pass the turn. And as long as we can chump the Pride Mate each time, we're in okay shape. Ugh. That's frustrating. Alright, swing in. We're actually going to take it this time. I just know that guy can get a lot bigger. So we're going to save up for a next one. So let's go for mana ramping here. So Marwyn, Druid at the Cowl. No attacks. And this is a lot of ramp. If it works. Oh, another Johnny's Welcome. And oh man, this guy is gonna be big. We don't. I took out a lot of our removal. The whole point was just kind of to overwhelm them. Hopefully get to a Kamahl Druidic Vow. So we're just gonna have to keep chumping. But we will hopefully have enough chumpers here that will work. Alright, swings in for 10. We block. Gain a life. We have to have a blocker every time now, which that does help there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Equip the legendary creature. Play let's go ahead and get down a Llanowar Elves here first. Throw her a little bit bigger. Goreclaw, 3 more mana available, and Still Leaf Champion. Throw her again. And pass the turn. I could swing with Druid of the Cowl, I guess. The biggest issue is if they kill the Llanowar some way, then we would have to chump with one of these guys. So we'll just stay defensive for now. If he keeps swinging in, we actually have big enough stuff to be swinging back quite a bit. Oh man, that guy's big. Yep. Alright. Gaining more life. Oh man. The life gain is going to be the most difficult part. We have to have enough turns to be blocking here. So yeah, block with the elves. Do we swing in with everything else? I mean, if they have a removal spell, we're dead. We were kind of holding up as though we have Settle the Wreckage, though, but he's going to go for it if he has it. Goreclaw is what makes this worth swinging in here. Marwyn, we're going to do it. They can triple block the Goreclaw, which we're okay with that. They're just blocking with 3? That makes no sense. Pass the turn. They forgot that he got pumped. Alright, do they have a removal for Druid of the Cowl? If they do, we're dead. If not, I think we win. A Johnny. So no, they don't. They can get back Militia Bugler or tick up.
Back on your feet.
Looming Vanguard, yep. I think he has to stay back blocking to have a shot. They're getting enough life that we can't do enough damage. if he stays back to block. Man. Back up to 15. 5 life. So much. Alright, there we go. Kamahl Druidic Vow. X a million. Alright, so X15. X15. Yes. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. Everything else just goes to the graveyard, so we'll just grab the Marwyns, because they'd go to the graveyard anyway. But this way it at least gives us something. Goreclaw. Might as well. Because either way they go to the graveyard, so done. Enters tapped. Enters tapped.
How this thing goes is up to you.
Alright, we're going to keep this one. Gonna keep the one that's there. Alright, this is what we're going for, is that she... I guess we should have kept the other one as a blocker or whatever, but so many counters on this guy now. I guess the other ones have got counters as well. Alright, so Vivien Reid. Let's see, we can get back into Emmara, which doesn't do anything. Let's go ahead and... I guess we just keep drawing right now. I should have used Vivien Reid there. Maybe we should have gone with Karnstrucks. But 2 lands is good to get out of the way. Johnny's Welcomes might be worth getting.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Another Still Leaf is not bad. Alright. Pass the turn. No attacks. And Kamahl Druidic Vow for 15. It's so fun. And we got pretty much everything out of our deck, except for the Multani. Multani would be amazing here. Add Danto Vanguard. Yep, gaining more life. That's the issue. But we're still swinging in. I mean, he has to stay back blocking here. Our Vivien Reid is what's going to win it for us if we can stall the game out long enough.
See in yourself what
Alright, I think we're going to start ticking down with Karn. I think that with the Blackblade Reforged, they can get big enough. Ooh, Blanchwood Armor. Does that do it for us? I think that does. They're just at such high life total here. Alright, Blanchwood Armor. Onto... Do we just put it on Goreclaw? Let's go on Goreclaw. These guys can't really be blocked by a lot of them anyway. So let's see here. 12. Oh, we're swinging for so much damage. Is it enough, though? I don't know. Alright, we're going to tick up first.
Balance comes.
Multani. Multani's great. Yeah, play Multani. I guess I should be careful about the board wipe, but I guess Multani's kind of resilient against it anyway. And we are going to start ticking down here, I think. Yeah. A wider board is good for us.
say hello to my little friend.
Alright, next turn we for sure have it. So we're going to pass the turn. And we could even wait another turn for Vivien Reid if we just really didn't feel comfortable. Alright, opponent scoops it up. Alright. Whew, man. Oh, I love this deck. Alright, so there you guys have it with Kamahl's Druidic Vow deck, Rampaging Land Pump, something, I don't know. But this deck is so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it because, I mean, come on, what's not to enjoy with all of that? If you did like it, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. Really, subscribing helps me out so much, guys. So if you can, please subscribe. But leave down in the comments below the things that you guys would change with the deck. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye.